Oh, don't sell yourself short, bud.
Eh,
You'll have stalkers soon. Just watch.
shit.
They'll be showing up at your house. Groupies.
I got a King Corso and a pit bull, and you don't want to do that at my house.
They'll be chasing. You'll be watching them get chased. Bye.
We literally have signs up at the beginning of our driveway like, call this number before you get out of your car.
Our dogs will eat you.
Yeah, they will.
We're Sage Against the Machine. I'm Joshua.
I'm Isaac.
And it's a twofer for this day. How's it going, bud?
Not bad.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing lovely.
We've had we had our long break, and then it's just been guests. So it's the first time just you and me sitting alone here in the studio for a while.
Well, there's nothing new going on in the world. So,
no,
hey, everything's groovy. Everything's groovy.
Nothing.
There's not a rising fascism deporting people,
no.
American citizens, changing laws,
no,
having loyalty tests at borders. None of that's happening. There's no concentration camps.
Nope, not yet. Yeah. Not that that's not on their wish list.
They're not sending people to Uganda.
Hey, at least that judge said that they had to dismantle alligator Alcatraz.
And the tariffs got shot down.
Yeah,
well, some of it. It's got to go to the Supreme Court now.
Yeah, which, I mean, if we're all being honest about it, it kind of seems grim, the outlook at the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
It's not that I think that they're necessarily right-wing ideologues, or at least I didn't used to think that. But, I mean, slowly but surely the Supreme Court has really ruined everybody's faith in the institution. So
bad judges. They are bad judges.
Yeah. And I actually like Kavanaugh, like a little, or not Kavanaugh, Jesus Christ, I guess a creep. Gorsuch, because I didn't know anything about him really until he got nominated. And somebody had mentioned to me, who was a law school graduate, that and from out west, that he's pretty good on Indian law stuff.
He's good on Indian stuff.
Yeah. So I read a decision that he wrote where the Ute tribe was a party. I came away from that and I'm like, that's, like he actually was having their back.
Too bad he's only one of, how many are there? 6?
8.
Yeah, I knew that. Do you think they're naked under those robes?
We can only hope.
Just naked and gross.
Oh, God. Could you? Oh, God.
Just stinking.
It'd be funny as hell, though, if, like, one of them, there was a wardrobe malfunction.
Like a Marilyn Monroe moment?
Yeah. And all of a sudden, whoops. See some cheeks flapping.
Yes. Yeah, so that's in the air. That's the local politics. The border stuff may affect us. I've noticed like a few things, like the spike strips they put on for leaving the U.S.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they have one of those units, and now if you would like try to fly over to the island, they can pop your tires.
At the U.S. Customs?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been over there in like probably about a month.
Yeah, we keep using the word fascism, which it's there.
It's there
authoritarianizing. But when they start trying to keep people in the country, that's one of those. We're in trouble.
Like what Israel did when people wanted to leave because Iran was bombing the shit out of them.
Yeah,
rightfully so. But yeah, I mean, like when you're making people stay,
like North Korea.
Yeah. I mean, I think that the invocation of the Nazis happens too frequently, but Hitler did the same thing.
I like people leave. Let's call them Nazis. I mean, because calling them Francos just doesn't have the same punch.
No, it doesn't. But I'm just saying, like, people too often use the Nazis as an example when I think it gets overdone. You know what I mean?
I think we should always follow it up with a punch. Though, like we don't fight fascists to win. We fight them because they're fascists.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just intolerant towards intolerant types.
Which we should be.
Yes.
You would think most people would be.
Yes.
I actually think we're starting to see that, though, is that there's more people who are, maybe even not like the diehard MAGA, because those people are never going to change.
No, they're cult members.
I mean, it really is. he could do some Branch Davidian type shit. And
Yeah,
those people would rock with him forever.
He could be on a list with a massive pedophile.
Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, he is. That's like, it's wild to me.
He could instigate a riot at a Capitol building.
I can't believe the apologies that people, you know, the passes that people are giving him for this. And that's not to say, you know, I saw somebody who was commenting on the Epstein stuff, and they said there are going to be a lot of people in those files who are not creeps. You know, they didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, they were just around him because they were rich.
Yeah, they're exactly. And rich people.
They probably all did something wrong.
Well, I mean, I don't think you get to be a billionaire if you haven't done some really messed up stuff at some point in your life. But the thing is that, and you know, he said that, and I agree. I mean, that's why I actually, you know, I want to see the Epstein files. I think everybody does. But, you know, to just throw it out there with people not being rational and thinking logically about why might this person be in there? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a rich guy with another super rich guy, whatever. Maybe they were talking about how to...
Maybe they were only hunting children.
Well, I mean, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't want to taint everybody with just because they had contact with him, even on a regular basis, you know. But if it's for these like cursory, you know, surface level, like normal stuff. Unless
it was after he was already convicted of it.
Well,
anybody after being convicted of that, which was, when was that,
2019?
Yeah. No. That's when he died. No, he was convicted of.
And wait,
like 2008, something like that.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah. So
that was 08.
If you associated with him after that happened.
I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, it's like, if you don't disassociate yourself with someone who is a convicted pedophile and who had the most sweetheart deal ever put in front of him, you gotta, I mean, it's fair to question that person. You know, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, just a little bit.
Because I'm not gonna, like, I'm sorry, like, it could be my best friend in the world. If I find that out, I'm like, nah, man, I'm done with you. You know what I mean? And then, so there is kind of like, there's no excuse for that either. But once you get, I mean, just, you know, I don't want people to just automatic. And the thing is we all know how everybody thinks. The minute, even most people do this, the minute that somebody is charged with a crime, most people default to they're guilty. They did something, you know, which is like horrible to think.
Right.
And like us being Onkwehonwe, we know, you know, that there's a reason why people say, you know, innocent until proven guilty.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you know, there's that to balance in it. But
who from the res do you think is on that list?
Oh.
Do we know anybody?
I can't even imagine. What look did I just have on my face? You just shocked the hell out of me. Oh, I really hope nobody from the res is on that list.
Are we rich enough?
I don't think we have anybody rich enough.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. We got some seriously rich people
Come on. But what would an intelligence agent want to do with somebody that lives on a border and has questionable business practices?
Well, that's a different scenario altogether. Do I think that there are people in Acculturation who were involved in the trades and were intelligence assets? Absolutely. I mean, and not just because of the smuggling and stuff either. I'm saying for the activist side of it. I mean, we literally have people here who are legendary all-time Indigenous civil rights activists. And so we all know there are people here still living today where the FBI has a full, thick file on them.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
You're probably one of them.
I don't think that they would need to waste their time.
Cash Patel right now is looking at your...
You'd be more likely to be on there. You're goddamn libertarian and all that nonsense. At least I have some sense.
They know they can set my house on fire with me in it.
Yeah, well, let's hope that they don't.
It's made of straw. It's pretty easy.
I mean, you and I, we both. I mean, would I be surprised if like they monitor us lightly? No, but
well, if they are, make sure you like and subscribe on our new channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Sage Against the Machine. Come on, NSA.
Yeah, Sage Against the Machine. Pod. I actually was joking with someone the other day. that going over to the new our just using our dedicated channel now. I was thinking about reaching out to Israel so we could get our subscribers up.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be willing to give them a pass for all the genocide if we can get ourselves over 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
by the way, everybody, it's a joke, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm never gonna be okay with that.
No.
I don't know if people sometimes think like actually see that like I'm making a joke.
I wonder how many people actually care about it, or it's just like, ugh, that's another gross thing happening.
I think most people probably don't really take it. I mean, and to be fair to people in general, it's a horrific thing to watch.
Yeah, you ask yourself, how could the Holocaust have happened? You're watching it.
Yeah, we are watching it.
And they didn't even have the, internet back then to know about it.
I mean, you go on the right Telegram channels, you're seeing this stuff like right away.
Yeah.
And it's bad. I mean, it's like it's atrocities and things, literally crimes against humanity I've never seen before happening in real time.
On the daily. It's like, hey, look at those reporters.
I can't, like, I can't look at pictures of the kids. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's like, and then people wonder why so many, at this point, probably billions of people loathe Israel.
Yeah, it's just that.
What do you expect? It's like when you see enough kids with arms and legs blown off or, just killed, murdered, what do you expect normal people to do? Mm-hmm. And I think that's another reason why a lot of people probably don't follow it as closely as you or me or, some other people do. Honestly, and plus, too, it's almost like we follow it so closely, it's almost, in my mind, like it could maybe even be seen as like punishing yourself because it's so dark and horrific. But I don't want to turn away from what's really happening.
Right. Plus, it fuels my comedy,
Yeah, well,
I take the bad feelings and I turn them into gold.
Yeah, you have a unique ability to be able to take like really dark shit and turn it into a joke. Whether or not anybody understands it's a joke or not, I don't know. But
so that's happening. Donald Trump, is he dead?
Not yet. It certainly seems like a lot of people believe he's about to kick off.
That was just all over the internet, and I'm like, huh.
I mean, I know that the stuff that's going on with his legs, the swelling and all that, the venous insufficiency or venous stasis, whichever, that is not a good sign. That's definitely,
Well, especially at a 70, how old is he?
Right. Like, 79? And the guy doesn't work out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I have problems with, that myself from being a fat boy and, the sugar and all that, which is getting better. But it's, I mean, if you don't, you really need to, like, when you have those kinds of problems, you need to exercise. You really do. Mm-hmm. And
I mean, golf. He golfs.
I mean, walking is good. That's what I mean. I do that every day.
Yeah. But you golf?
No, I don't golf.
I don't golf either. It's the lamest sport ever.
Golf is ridiculous. It's not a sport. It's an activity. Like, guys who are good at people who are good at golf, it's actually pretty impressive to me. But because I was, I used to be like pretty good at, I would be pretty decent at pretty much every sport that I tried. Golf, I couldn't get it, so I would throw a giant fit, and then I just
rage quit.
Yeah, rage quit. I've thrown drivers before.
I just don't have the patience to even try.
Oh,
I got in the cart. I got in the cart and cruised around.
You couldn't go that slow. I know you couldn't. I could see you on a golf court, just take off, and just jump in dunes like some jackass type shit. You Johnny Knoxville, one of those carts. I can see you doing it.
I think golfing is just an excuse to drink all day.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do.
Yeah,
I think a lot of. At least you're putting some activity behind it. There's
true.
A lot of people who are pro drinkers who just do it.
I mean, they can just walk around town drinking.
Yeah. Better than brown bagging it on the street. We all know a lot of people who do that. Or get those, the backpacks that got like a bladder in them.
The camelback. Yeah. People bring those to sports games.
Yep.
Just fill them with like booze.
Every time I see those, I'm always suspicious.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm always like, what do you got in there?
It's water.
Yeah, bull.
So what do you think happens? So, okay, if he like dies soon, does MAGA continue, or does the whole thing just destroy itself, or is it already crumbling? Because a lot of their stuff is falling apart already.
I think a lot of their stuff is falling apart now. I mean, it's not as though, look, that 30% of the Republican base who is like hardcore MAGA, they're never going to go anywhere. But if he's gone, I don't see anybody on their roster who could take up. There's nobody there who could fill that spot.
Well, a lot of them have the charisma of like a snake's butthole. Like,
I mean, look at J.D. Vance.
Stephen Miller, that guy is a troll.
Yeah.
Gross. He looks like
he's
he's
also literally a white nationalist.
Yeah. And he's not even white.
And J.D. Vance is like, it's painful to watch him interact with people at times. He's like, we can all say whatever we want about Trump, and I think the man is loathsome to the core, but he is funny, and he certainly can command a crowd.
Yeah.
He is masterful at that. I mean, like
other guys whose parties start with an N.
Yeah. Well,
they were pretty good at a crowd too. If you listen to the translations, it doesn't sound that far apart.
Actually, there is like, did you ever see one of those videos where they do that? Yeah, and they like,
you're like, this guy's got a point.
This guy's seeing some shit that we weren't seeing fully. Because I mean, some of the language he uses, whether it's intentional or not, it really looks like it was plucked straight from a Hitler speech.
The authoritarianism comes from a place of insecurity.
Yeah.
So it's all going to have a similar flavor. It's all going to have, and they wrap it in the same thing. It's for safety. Anybody who wants control, it's for safety.
Yep.
It's be scared. Be scared. We're here to protect you. We are strong. We are father. We are dad. We are patriarchy. It's all the same.
It is.
It doesn't matter if it's now or 10,000 years ago. It's the same then too. Every warmonger king had the same goddamn spiel.
I've heard a libertarian say, and I'm not going to get it exactly right, but basically what it boiled down to was most people will sacrifice liberty for comfort and safety.
Almost always.
Almost always.
Almost always.
And I believe that that's true.
It's true in the res. It's true in the res.
It is true on the
Every
res.
bit of creeping authoritarianism on the res that we see,
yep,
comes in the name of compliance and safety and health and security. Even when it's like, oh, now I have to ask you to make a fire in my yard. Mm-hmm. Now I have to ask you. Oh, now I have to ask you what I can do with my. Oh, now I have to have a license to have my little pie baking thing.
Yep.
Oh, now. Oh, we have an organization for that. We have rules now.
Yeah,
because it's for your safety. Because we don't want you to get the shits.
And I have no issue with being careful, being safe, but I also I can't. Not everything needs an ordinance.
Dude, you own your body. I own my body.
Right.
Hey, guess what? That's why women have the right to choose, because they own their body.
I mean,
that's why if drugs are legal, why? Because you own your body. It's the same philosophical argument.
Yeah, it boils down to that basic
If I decide
thing.
to buy a pie from if I buy a meat pie in front of the clinic and they didn't wash their hands before touching their ass and I get sick, that's kind of on me.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to know how clean that person is, then do some investigating
into what they're doing.
Dude, I buy Amish pies
all the time.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're not. I'm probably going to get worms.
You know what I would like? I gotta say though, the Amish, they make some really good stuff. Like they have, whenever they have them, I try to get them the pickled banana peppers.
Oh.
Plus they're pickled, so
they're pickled.
You don't got to worry about it as much.
Yeah, you're just gonna get botulism.
Yeah. Hey.
No, you won't. It's a high acid.
Yeah.
High acid environment.
You can leave those things on a counter and just as long as you keep them in the juice, you're good.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. I mean.
So you see the same mentality, the we know best mentality.
Yeah. It's a patriarchal, it really,
yeah.
All those complaints about the patriarchy and stuff, which I totally, usually agree with. But this is actually that really paternalistic, you don't know better than I.
Yeah.
And I kind of figure it's you're a free human being. I'm a free human being. If I'm going to do something, and you know this as well, in Guyana-Lagoa, one of the founding things that we're all taught is do no harm.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to make a decision for myself, but I'm not causing harm to anybody else,
Right.
then, I don't see the need for the overzealousness in, the cries for safety and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I think a lot of it's why it's wrapped in the language of security and safety, but it's actually about control.
Sure.
And it's just people projecting their own insecurities on everybody.
Yeah.
And thinking we all think like you do. We don't. And I'm probably very extremely DIY, so.
Yeah, you are.
I live in a place that's good for that.
Josh sends me pictures and he's like, hey, look at the project I started. I knocked a hole through my wall. I'm going to make a balcony tonight. I always like that. Those are always fun.
Yeah.
They're like, what the hell is this guy doing now?
Yeah.
But that's the thing is like, I want people to be safe, but I really encourage people to really make a deliberate effort to think out, is this necessary?
Yeah.
Why am I agreeing to this?
I have a counter to that too. What impact on peace are you having? So, for instance, in our neighbor community of Ganasatake, they're having a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's people aren't looking out for each other's peace. Some people are taking too big of a bite out of the apple and they're upsetting the apple cart.
Yep.
And I don't have all the details. So
neither do I.
But I have enough to know that if there's 500 trucks coming through dumping shit, but we shouldn't. Why would any of us be for that?
That's a big problem.
Yeah. And it's random shit. I've seen the way the whites treat the land if you let them. I've seen it. I've seen them dump their garbage in fucking random places. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get the mind. I don't get the mind who doesn't care. So, hey, I'm not a libertarian there.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I'm for individuals being going like, let's put a stop to this.
Yeah,
let's come together.
Yeah, I don't think that, you know what I mean? Like, I like to make little jokes, at the libertarians, but, there are some core principles that are in there where it's like, that idea of don't tread on me, it actually really rings true to me.
Let's not tread on each other.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why? I don't really want somebody constantly standing over me telling me, well, I don't think you should do this because you're not fully thinking about what the consequences may be. No. What if you don't understand that I have thought about this and I am fully aware of what could possibly be the result of this, and yet I want to do it anyway.
Right.
That
like when you smoke.
Yeah, exactly. Look. Oh God. Here we go. I knew you were going to figure out a way to get
4 cigarettes on my porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's the thing is like, I know what that's doing to me.
Yeah.
I know if there is a point in there where I can have willpower and I can stop. But do I think that I need somebody over top of me, like
outlawing cigarettes?
Yeah, because what it's going to do is cause division.
Yeah.
You want to talk about, like we talk about chopping at the roots.
Right.
If you keep telling people what they can and can't do with themselves or with their family, and it's like getting, too, like, it's getting just too strenuous on everything. You know what I mean? You're going to cause resentments.
Yeah,
you're going to cause anger, and there's going to be a boiling up point where people have just had enough.
Right.
And I mean, that's where the idea of like, total anarchy and all that kind of shit.
Well, I mean, our sister community does have an opportunity because their band council has fallen apart.
Yep. And
they have no electoral officer. And I'm just, Mr. Traditional Thinker here is like, well, this is an opportunity to do something completely different. If you all could just cut the fucking shit.
Yeah.
And like figure this out without like, look, you're famous for fighting over the pines. You're cutting down the pines for pot shop. Dude, stop.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're involved. I've heard stories of organized crime. I don't know, but I don't think organized crime wants a big loud thing on the news either.
No.
So let's like knock the shit off and like fix it.
Yeah. And I'm not like, I don't know enough about the details.
I don't either. I'm just shooting off the mouth. But
no. But
I'm doing the news this week, and I see our friend Jorge reporting on it, And the Rover, the shout out to both of them, by the way, the Rover and Jorge Barrera at CBC.
CBC.
Yeah, CBC. Doing the only ones.
Yeah.
The only ones we're hearing from.
Yeah. I mean, that piece that he put up where he went on the, with their, what is it, KPS or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's incredible that those men are doing that.
I mean, they are getting funded by the Quebec government. They work with the SQ. So let's just,
Yeah, but it's something.
It's something. It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
But what's stopping the rest of the community from getting together? And I want to know more.
So do I.
So
because I don't know that community, and
I know a few people from that community, but a couple people I've talked to didn't know much about what was going on. So,
yeah,
but the biggest one was you have big shops kind of battling with small shops,
mm-hmm.
and no authority.
Yeah, and who knows what? I heard a rumor come out that. I don't know that it was actually true, but then we're hearing rumors that somebody got shot by somebody in the underworld of crime up there, and these kinds of things are getting passed around and then brought back down here, and without us being on the ground there for at least a significant amount of time to really get a grasp on what's the real story up there.
I would like somebody from there
to
come talk to us.
So would I. If anybody from Gunnisdugge listens to the show, please get in touch with us some way, because this would be more, we'll ask questions, but you guys would be able to really give us the skinny on what's going on up there, because we don't know. All that we see is that one of our sister territories is really going through a struggle right now, and it's there's a bad,
and we know here how bad that can get.
Yeah, exactly.
Akwesasne in particular knows how bad that can get.
And really, right now, speaking for me and Josh being here too, we don't want that. We don't want to have you guys end up in a more volatile situation than it already is.
And they have an opportunity to do some actual self-governance.
Yeah, the self-determination thing, I don't know, and that's the thing. I don't know the dynamics up there. I don't understand all that. I want to learn more about it. But I think ultimately, kind of what you're saying is that's one of the big takeaways of this is there's an opportunity here.
Yeah.
For their community
to get it together
to do
on their own.
Yeah. And the story that Jorge did, it seemed like a lot of those people were young too.
Yeah.
Which is encouraging.
On that the security group there. Yeah, they were pretty young.
Which is good.
Yeah.
I was just I wish you all the best, and I want, but just I really hope that it doesn't turn into something really sinister.
Yeah, there's always that, it could go that way. I mean, there are communities that are pretty oligarchical. I can think of some of them in New York State.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and that's the thing too, though, that comes along with it is, that money is the root of all evil stuff. That's a saying for a reason. The money really a lot of times does, people get the green eyes, and that just tends to really.
Well, they say, the path to enlightenment is the release of desire.
Yeah, well.
Because it's desire. Ultimately, it's desire.
But how can you see that's the thing, though, too? I got to go back to philosophy.
Even the desire to be free of desire is still desire.
It's still.
Woo.
I don't think there's no way you can get a human being to be totally undesirous of everything.
No.
There's no way.
It's these aren't things you
It's not realistic to shoot for.
No, I mean there are those enlightened ones that are, but everyone's flawed.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Martin Luther King was an amazing person sent from the heavens. Boy, did he still like the ladies.
Yep.
That's okay.
He also liked cigarettes.
Yeah, he liked cigarettes too.
See? I got my MLK.
Yeah.
Me and MLK.
Yeah, Gandhi, he had his problems too.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't want to get into that because I don't even know if it's true. You know what
I know what you're thinking of too.
You know what I'm thinking of. I keep forgetting to look into that and see if it's
those
actually
guys
accurate.
are creepy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's there's everybody has their flaws. Even the best amongst us has flaws.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're gonna work on some of our flaws, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna stop being so fat.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do some. We're gonna do some unrecommended practices.
Yes.
We give ourselves some eating disorders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody, I don't know. I think everybody who listens to this knows that I'm diabetic. So if you, I know I'm doing this publicly for the whole world to see, but my doctor is not going to like my approach to this weight loss that we're doing. But it works.
It's on the internet.
Yeah.
It must be true.
It's got, well, no, because I've done it this way before and it works.
Yeah. So I've done ketogenic style diet. I lost 70 pounds.
Yeah.
2015 through diet and exercise. I lost 70 pounds. I kept it off for years. Starting like 21, I started to creep back up. My exercise level after I got COVID. I keep insisting, it might be bullshit, but I suspect after COVID, my cardiovascular performance was cut in half. And I noticed it because I was doing jiu-jitsu at the time.
You're old.
Yeah, no, there's that. But listen, I went to the gym rolling a couple weeks before getting COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a month or two after COVID, it was like my energy was half.
Okay.
So it was significant because one of the things was I was an old guy who could roll with the young guys.
Right.
And you know me, I'm pretty energetic. Yeah. So I was more energetic than this.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is...
You've been driving me nuts.
So I suspect that I've read that COVID does cardiovascular damage.
Yes, I have read that too.
And so maybe that had something to do with gaining weight.
Sure.
Then maybe age.
I mean, come on.
A little bit age.
I don't care. Any young person listening to this, especially a guy, just take it from two old unks now. When you hit 40, there is a noticeable decline.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not keeping up on your stuff, there is a noticeable decline.
Yeah. So then I started, I had some family stuff and that just caused a lot of eating.
Mm-hmm.
Just I eat as entertainment too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat as entertainment.
Hell yeah, so do I.
So I weighed back in at 264 the other day.
Yeah.
So my goal, my short term goal is to try to keep on a structure for the next 30 days. Starting tomorrow, September.
So what
4th.
are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do alternate day fasting.
Okay.
So I'm going to eat today, and tomorrow I will not eat until Tuesday morning at breakfast.
Okay.
Tuesday I'm going to eat sensibly.
What's your diet going to consist of when you do eat?
I'm going to go back into the low carb, high protein, high fat.
Yeah.
So, meats.
Not drinking your calories too?
I never did that.
I used to, I noticed that was when I would gain weight easily because they always say don't drink your calories.
Don't drink your calories. Don't drink soda with sugar in it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do that anyway, but I was drinking hot chocolate.
Yeah. And the smoothies, and people load their coffee up.
Yep.
They'll get the double. That's a lot of sugar and cream. And
fat is good, but
they'll have two
calories.
They'll have 2 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my first step because I know diet plays a bigger impact than exercise. Honestly,
it does.
It really does.
People look. Exercise is absolutely
it's good for
crucial.
Your health. Yeah, it's good for your health.
Keeps your lungs up, keeps your cardiovascular.
It's nice to be strong.
Yes, and it's good to be strong. But you could not exercise, and if you changed your diet, really changed your diet, you're going to lose weight.
Yeah. So I feel like hitting the reset button. I fasted before I did, culturally.
Mm-hmm.
But that was no food, no water. But I know I can do that.
Yeah.
So one day with, water and coffee and
tea.
Yeah, and tea. And then so I'm going to do this for 30 days. We'll see where we're at.
Yeah.
And I'll be very scientific about it, probably.
What should we do? Should we do because obviously I outweigh you by a little over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
So are we going to calculate total weight lost and then as a percent of your total body weight?
Yeah, let's just do pounds lost.
Okay. I'm going to win. You know that, right?
Let's see it, bud. If that's what it takes to keep you on it.
Dude, you have no idea. You have no idea.
You should have the gym pick.
Yeah, that's, I because I've done this before.
Yeah.
And I was telling you that outside. I've went almost 90 hours without eating.
Yeah.
Within like the last month.
All right.
And the only reason that I was going to keep going, I wanted to see if I could go a week.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily a good idea as a diabetic to just not eat at all.
Yeah, none of this is probably a good idea.
Yeah. And I am going to monitor myself, you know what I mean? I'll be checking my sugar regularly. If things are feeling wonky, I'll eat something. But it's I've gone like almost 90 hours before. And cuz see, what's the longest you ever fasted before?
4 days.
Okay. You would know that this is true. When you get to about like 36 hours, you hit this thing where it's like you don't even necessarily you don't think about food as much.
No, you're just like empty.
And your brain is like firing.
Yeah.
Like really.
That's because you're in ketosis.
Yes. And it's pretty rad actually.
Yeah.
Like you really feel great. My only thing is that because I'm diabetic and I do that and I throw it out of whack too much, then I got lightheaded. I almost fell down. So
yeah, that's like we're gonna monitor health.
Yeah, right? We're gonna keep an eye on everything.
I need some kind of reset. I just don't feel good.
Yeah,
and I've done it before, but I keep, I've been bitching about it since New Year's. Last year I lost like 30 pounds, but then I put it back on over the winter. This week alone I've eaten 3 pies.
Nice,
because I started making pie, man.
I know. I can't believe you didn't even offer me one of them.
There's no more. I'd have to make one now.
What a horrible co-host.
Yeah, I should make it tomorrow. But the day I can't eat, I'll make a pie.
No, you're just going to do it to try to get me to fucking eat it. I know your tricks, Bear Rabbit.
Yeah. So I've been down the rabbit hole on forums about fasting, and so this is total internet bullshit. Just so you know. I mean, it might work. There's like scientific stuff around fasting.
There's a book that I still have it. It's written by a Canadian doctor, and because I got into the ketosis, like ketogenic kind of stuff.
I went hardcore and I lost like weight like crazy.
Yeah, like when you actually hit ketosis.
Yeah.
And you really like, even if you're eating.
Yeah.
If you're really sticking and you stay in ketosis, you're gonna burn fat. Like,
well, that's what
really
I did
fast.
last year too for that 30 pounds. I just went mostly strict keto for 4 months, and I dropped like 30 pounds.
See, what people don't realize though is like, literally, people, this is like facts. Coming from Dr. Isaac. But honestly, like carbs, the way that food in the US particularly is created, it really is. I mean, it's a drug. You get like the first time I ever heard this, it was actually in Super Size Me in the documentary. And there was a doctor on there and he said sugar, fat, salt. And it's like this, like it basically hits the spots where like cocaine hits in your brain. And it's you really do. You get this like euphoric almost rush.
Yeah.
When you're eating,
it creates
stuff like
dependency
that.
too.
Yeah, and that's exactly
people
withdraw.
People who do a low carb diet or a ketogenic diet, they'll get like sick. They call it the carb flu. So yeah,
because I did it when because I got up a little bit over 4 bills like a few months back, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So I went back in and started to lose weight, and you do get this. You're super sluggish. You're angry, like, and it's really. I mean, of course, I did it to myself. So like, I'm not taking it out on people. At least I hope I didn't. If I did, boys, my bad. But the boys at work, they all know. My last job, the boys know what I'm saying. But you really do. Your brain is really fighting because it's telling you like, I want this. I want this. You used to give me this. I want it now. Feed me, fat boy. And like, it's rough. I mean,
that's what Ozempic is supposed to help with, right? That kind of craving.
Yeah, but okay. So I found this out. That's not, well, I don't know for other people because I was taking Ozempic. Now, Ozempic does make you feel not as hungry.
Uh-huh.
What it does is it slows down your digestion. So the food that's in you, it's staying inside of you for longer.
Oh, right on.
So you do feel fuller for longer.
Okay.
However, if you're a real fat boy like me, you're going to keep eating because it's a mental thing, not a physical thing.
But then your belly's really full.
Yeah, and
so
it's not fun.
Giant dumps.
Well, it slows that down.
So it's like rabbit pellets, or
it's a whole thing. It's like really, I don't want to get on it, but I'm just saying, like, Ozempic does work for making you feel full.
Yeah,
it does work for that. There are things that if you're not, because they tell you too, you are supposed to eat smaller.
Yeah.
You know, like regular.
Yeah, we eat too big. Well,
exactly.
Like for myself, even when I'm like eating the right things, my portions are still rather.
Yeah, mine are ridiculous.
There's like 2 or 3 portions.
Mine are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
But I mean, like literally, my portion choices are almost always ludicrously huge. I mean, like.
I ate a whole Sprague's pizza a few weeks ago.
That's not that bad.
See. It's not like it was a sheet pizza.
I'm a real fit. I've never done that. Although I think I could. I did eat. Do you remember Twin Leaf used to have all-you-can-eat pizza, like one day a week? I forget what it was.
I don't remember that.
This was
like spaghetti.
It was back when the one in Racket had like recently opened, and they had that brick oven pizza.
Yeah, you know what? I was still fit as a fiddle back then.
Yeah, see, I was never. But yeah, so what they it was like all you can eat pizza. So I'm pretty like I can eat a lot, obviously. And my wife and I had been watching like Man vs. Food. So she was like, "Do you think you could eat, do you think you could beat that challenge or this one?" And I'm like, "Yup, nope." And then she was like, I was like, "Wait. There's all you can eat pizza at Twin Leaf. Why don't I just weigh my food and then see how much I can eat?" Because a lot of those challenges, they'll tell you like, "Oh, this one's 2 pounds. This one's 3. This one's 7." So I did it, and oh God, I can't believe I'm just sharing this. But let's put it this way: I ate 5 pounds of pizza.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then this was back when I drank. Then I went on to drink like a case of beer.
Okay.
And that did not go well.
Yeah.
I did not feel good.
No.
And so like, but yeah, I mean, it's like that's like the kind of mindset I have when I eat.
So we're people of extremes. So we're going to go into an extreme fad diet.
Yep.
Yeah, because I've tried the intermittent fasting before with various, I was never really accurate about it.
Yeah.
I was like, So,
I think I ate.
Yeah.
Now I'll eat now.
Yeah. So I'm going to just try to do this hardcore, one day on, one day off. And when I do eat, probably like just veggies, meats.
Chicken, turkey, broccoli.
Some red meat. I'm fine with red meat.
No, I'm just giving it away.
A protein, some veg.
Yeah.
Nothing, no sugar, no sweets, no pies. If I need some carbs, maybe like oatmeal.
Are you going to stay away from even like monk fruit?
No, I'll use the monk fruit.
Okay.
I'll use monk fruit. I'll use anything that doesn't make your insulin go up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you tell.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, if you have an insulin monitor, you can tell what the sugar is doing to you.
Yeah, and
so if you take
clearly I do.
Yeah. So if you take stevia or monk fruit, it doesn't do anything to your insulin. So
you know what it does do though, and I didn't know this. My doctor told me this, is that it'll still, because it's sweet. It still kind of kicks that,
stimulates your
and so like it can be dangerous because then your body figures out that you tricked it.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't really sugar.
Yeah.
Now I'm pissed at you. Now I really want sugar.
Now I'm hungry.
Now I'm hungry. I want sugar.
Yeah.
I want carbs.
I'm personally pretty good at that stuff anyways. Like you see me, I drink bubble water.
Yeah.
So, I drink black coffee.
Yep.
So I'm not real bad in that regard.
Yeah, you wouldn't even drink any of that awesome pumpkin tea I brought.
I have coffee.
I know. I was very insulted. I even brought my little container
Oh yeah.
of tea.
Okay, I'll try some after. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? The same protocol or?
I'm basically just going to do full maniac style.
Okay. You're just not gonna eat for a month.
I'm gonna see how long I can go.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
supplement? Like okay.
Mm-mm.
With ketosis, with keto, I know sometimes you get rid of so much water, you get rid of all your electrolytes.
Yep.
So then you get cramps in your legs and you feel like shit.
I've never had that happen.
Yeah.
I am aware of it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep an eye out for it.
I have done it. And so what I take is I take magnesium anyway.
Well, they got those packets now too.
Yeah. The electrolyte
That are
packet.
sugar free and they got the electrolytes in them.
Yeah, that makes it easy. But
If I start feeling cramps and stuff, then I'll do some of that.
Yeah, you can get some light salt.
Yep. And I mean, so I'm basically just going to do I'm going to see how long it is that I can actually go without eating.
Yeah.
Before I feel like I'm going to fall down, and then
right.
I'll eat a little something. But I'm gonna stick to.
Just make sure you remind your wife that I said just one day.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know what though? The bonus about this is she doesn't watch us unless you know what I mean. She's trying to tell us things that we need to do.
Yeah.
So. I don't know. But yeah, well, I'm quite sure one of her friends is going to go up to her and be like, "Oh, Loons, you know what Isaac said he's going to do on the show?" And I'll be like, snitches.
Well, I've read that fasting can improve your insulin response. So
It does.
If you are insulin resistant, I've been. I'm not right now, but I have been. And it does when I was in ketosis, I'd feel sharper.
It does.
Less fog.
Feel sharper.
When you see me sometimes, I can't get up a name. None of that.
No, when I get into ketosis, I feel phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I still, I walk every day, and I've been, getting into using the free weights again a little bit, and so it's just all that stuff does make you feel sharper.
That's the other part I need to rebuild back in. I haven't picked up those weights in months. I every day I'm gonna go for a walk or I'm gonna go for a bike ride, and I don't do it. I mean I do physical stuff like I've weed whacked today, and
that's a good workout actually.
I've mowed the lawn with a riding lawnmower. It's a lot of shaking.
All I can see is you Hank Hill.
Yeah.
I've been watching King of the Hill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's the most important thing that I was told is really it's just move.
Yeah.
Really
just even walk.
Move, even walk. So it's yeah, I mean I've been being really good about that. I was considering not walking today, and then my wife said, "No, get up there on the treadmill and go walk."
I think I'll walk after this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it. I just don't work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Labor Day.
Yeah. It's I mean, honestly, the walking is that's really helped me a lot too. You do get, and I've gotten to the point where I can go over 3.0 speed for sustained lengths of time. So it's and I've gotten to the point where you can get a little bit of that what do they call that, the
runner's high.
Yeah. You can I can dip into that a little bit.
I used to get a runner's high. I'd smoke a joint before I went running. Yeah.
I could never do that. I tried playing ball once when when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
With some of the guys, and that did not go well.
That's the only time I like to smoke is if I'm going to run or sprint. I generally do not like to get high, and people it blows their mind because I'm woo, yoga and long hair hippie. Yeah. And I don't generally really like to be high.
It did kind of surprise me when I found out you don't really.
Yeah.
Blaze up.
But yeah, I don't really.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna go running, I'll take a couple tokes and go for a rip.
You know who Rogan said that he likes to do that.
Yeah.
Because he's something about it makes you focus on your body
Shit,
more.
is it gonna make me into a Nazi that bitches and moans about trans people all the time?
I don't know. Hopefully not.
I've been listening to Marin go off. I like Marin.
Marin's really good.
I do like. I've always liked Marin.
Yeah,
I liked him since Tough Crowd.
He was the first podcast I ever actually listened to.
Oh, really? What the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah.
I loved it.
He's quitting. He's quitting, by the way.
He is?
What the fuck? Yeah, he's.
Why?
He's just done.
Just done with it?
Just done with it. He said, I done enough.
He's got to be at least a couple thousand deep into his episodes, right?
Something like
Gotta
that.
be.
Yeah.
Because I listened to him before I listened to Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he was like the OG.
Yeah. A bunch of them started back then. Him, Adam Carolla. I used to listen to Carolla. These guys, they went too far right.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. It's like they fell off a
They
cliff.
got old.
Yeah. They just like.
They got old and turned into boomers.
Just bad.
I apologize, boomers.
No, it just got bad. A good podcast though is the Original People's podcast.
Yes, it is.
I was on there.
Yes, you were. It was really like it clocked in at almost 3 hours, and I did listen to the whole thing, mostly because I wanted to see what you and Ansley said about me. But you were really good on it, and Ansley, he really got you. It was an interesting dynamic because, even during the show, he kind of said that it was a different kind of interview than he normally does.
Yeah, usually they have a structure.
Yeah.
Or is someone come and talk about something. This is me and him after a day of camp at like 10:30 at night.
And I tell you, like, for real, I'm not just telling people this because, we do a show together and Ansley and I have like started talking now, but like you guys really should watch it. It's very interesting because you can tell like Ansley seems to me to be a very put together, like plotted out person.
He's organized.
Yeah. And I like that.
He's a professional. I'm a crazy person.
Right. And I'm like that too. Like at work and stuff like that, I'm very like methodical about how I do things. But when it comes to this show, and Josh and I have said this multiple times here, we just let it rip.
Yeah.
We just give her.
Well, I'm this all the time.
Exactly. And like when you told Ansley that, you could see the look like on his face, like, how do you do that? You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? It was, for me, like that, I thought that was fun.
Because that's how my brain is broken.
Exactly. We literally just sit down and just give her.
Yeah.
It works. But you guys that was quite the interview. It's fun to see you on the other end of it.
Yeah. It's weird. It's different.
And Ansley, like, he really has a knack for doing an interview.
Yeah, he's good.
He really, like, he doesn't overstep too quickly.
Yeah.
And then I could see, I'm like, wait a minute. He's getting Josh to open up more and more. And I'm like, oh, this guy's good.
Yeah, my abridged fuzzy history of the res and how everything works, sort of.
Yep. It was really good.
Yeah.
I really liked that one. Except for when you guys made fun of me.
Yeah. I thought you'd be mad about the Seven Nations stuff.
Nah.
People are like, that's not real. Dude, we have wampum belts. It's got to be real. We have wampum belts. Shut up.
I don't get mad about the Seven Nations stuff because I know that it's real.
Yeah. We have a treaty.
Yeah. There's recorded historical records of the Seven Nations meeting to try to negotiate a treaty.
A treaty that underpins the whole existence of Oklahoma.
I understand, like, people get, we've talked about this before, but it's like people get into, they get really, and I understand, like, they kind of look at it as the definition of who we are.
Yeah.
And these days, Seven Nations has gone.
It means very little. Yeah.
Like everybody is just fully, we're Six Nations, the Six Nations Confederacy, the whole thing. And I get where that comes from. I do, but the Seven Nations stuff is real, and it deserves to be looked at just as much as any of our other history.
To me, it's like, don't be too dogmatic.
Yeah.
Like, look, man.
For sure.
If you're out there telling people who are sniping deer clan, oh, you're on a dog, I was like, it's a little more complicated than that, dumb.
It is.
Like, shut the fuck up.
We invited those people here when they got kicked out of another Seven Nations territory.
Yeah, because we were also Seven Nations.
Because we were also Seven Nations.
Yeah.
And that's like,
and we're present at the founding of Akwesasne.
True.
At the founding. Present.
I just to me, I do understand why people get so passionate about it and even get angry when you bring up the Seven Nations stuff. But it really is. It's a part of who we are.
Yeah, man.
And it's something you can't just throw away.
I think some of them just get embarrassed.
Why? Because they don't know about it?
From the former Christianization.
Oh, yeah.
It's wrapped up in that.
Okay.
And somehow the Six Nations is seen as pure, even though that has also been.
Yeah.
For sure. like mixed together.
Everything has been.
You can't escape it.
I said on Facebook.
We're doing better than the Germans.
I mean, honestly, to me, it's like and I've said this before, but it's the truth. It's like whenever any of our people talk about like, oh, that person's colonized, this person's been assimilated. I mean, the truth of the matter is all of us have been in some form.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want, I don't want to get into like a pissing match with anybody over this, but like,
because I can pee really far.
Yeah, actually, so can I, even though I'm old. But the thing is like, that was a joke, by the way.
I could actually pee really far.
But I don't want to talk about my pee. But we're probably gonna have to cut that out. But the thing is like, just to be able to take a step back and look at it, like, look, all of us are so heavily influenced by Western culture. You know what I mean? It's like, we don't have to play the I'm more native than you game, or
I think that's where all of that comes from.
Yeah, and like, actually, if you think about it, that only benefits those entities which would like to see us destroyed ourselves. So like,
you said you could be really pure by yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you'd be the only one. And I'm thinking about that guy who we were talking about earlier. But I mean, like, it's seriously like that kind of stuff. It just reeks of me to like honestly a Western superiority complex.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I mean, that doesn't. I mean, I'm never gonna say I'm not an expert on gun. Well, I've been taught by people who are, but it never seemed to me like in teachings about that we were ever supposed to think that we're better than anybody because we hold some sort of knowledge that other people don't. We're supposed to share it.
Yeah.
We're supposed to encourage learning and education.
That's why we have a podcast, Sage Against the Machine podcast. We're going to come back to you a little skinnier.
Yeah, a lot skinnier.
We're going to have to take some progress pics.
Yep.
And some weigh-in pics.
Yep.
Weigh-in tomorrow morning.
Yep.
All right.
We're going to do it.
Well, we'll get back to you with that. I'm Joshua.
I'm Isaac.